This morning on the road, we are taking the show to The Graduate inside the hotel in downtown Providence, formerly known as the Providence Biltmore, of course. That's where Ashley Erling is today with more on what this fine hotel has to offer. Good morning, Ash.
Hey, good morning, Bren. So we all have said this. I don't know why anybody leaves Rhode Island in the summer. This is the place to be. And certainly the beaches is one place you can go, but there is so much going on in Providence. So we're here this morning to let you know about what you can do if you're doing a staycation in Providence. And this is the woman who knows it all, Kristen Adamo, president of the PWCBB. Good morning, Kristen.
Good morning. It's so nice to have you here in downtown Providence.
I love Providence. I'm sure a lot of people love Providence. That's like an obvious thing to say. But in the summer, people do tend to flock to the coastline, but there is so much going on in the city to take advantage of. Summer is just another great time to be downtown.
It's so funny because I think most Rhode Islanders do tend to go to the coastline, but we have plenty of visitors from all across the country coming into Providence for the summer because we have plenty of things to do. We have historic walking tours. We've got a great riverboat cruise. You can take the ferry from here to Bristol and Newport, but you can still stay here at the Graduate. There's tons of festivals. There's Waterfire. So we have plenty here. And I haven't even talked about the restaurants, which is what everybody talks about. So there's plenty to do.
And down here is a great landing base because Providence actually is super walkable. I do it all the time. And if you have a home base like this, you're very centrally located. So something like those walking tours might be something you didn't think to do, but you get to experience the whole city.
Yeah, I mean, I think people think that they have to drive everywhere. And that's the beauty of Providence. We have a really compact, walkable downtown. So you can stay here at the Graduate. You can walk up even to the East Side or Wickenden Street, Benefit, or you can walk the other way. You can go to Federal Hill, you can go to Broadway, or you can just kind of stroll around. I've got my Fitbit on, so I try to take a walk every day at lunch because our Downtown Improvement District does an amazing job of keeping downtown beautiful. So even that kind of little stroll is really fun.
Yeah, I know you're a walking girl. We've talked about that before. You walk all over the city. Like, you're not just saying it. You walk to the East Side.
People think I lie, and I'll be like, oh, you know, I work here downtown, and I'll be like, oh, I'm going to walk to Federal Hill for lunch. And they're like, no, you're not. And I'm like, it's like a mile. It's fine.
Yes, I know you've done it, so you're not just saying that. It's totally doable. And we do it all the time. You know, we meet up for food and drinks and stuff in Providence because the dining scene, aside from everything else we have going on, is second to none.
Well, and I think this is a great time of year because August is a little bit quieter, so maybe you can get those reservations at the last minute that you might not be able to. And there's still programming going on. I mean, we still have Hamilton at PPAC. There's still some tickets available. There's been a lot of programming at the Dunk over the summer. Vets has had things, so it's much more lively downtown. So people who maybe haven't been downtown in a few years in the summer might think, you know, oh, there's not a lot going on. It's downtown Providence. It's August. There's tons to do.
Tons to do. I've been here almost every weekend. There's so much going on, and there's a lot going on this weekend. There's Waterfire. You mentioned a couple other festivals that are coming up that people can go to as well.
Sure. One of the big things for August is the Rhode Island Film Festival, which is happening later this week. That's an Oscar qualifier for 2 different categories, and I don't think people really understand that. And there's people coming in, filmmakers from all over the world, and they're screening, you know, at the Vets and at different properties throughout the city. And it's a huge tourist attraction, so it would be great for people to take advantage of seeing some of these up-and-coming filmmakers. I remember years ago, they said, oh, we have this great actor that's coming. He's going to be huge, and it was Robert Pattinson.
That's incredible. I didn't know that. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? So something to definitely keep your eye out for. And that's another great way to see the city too, because you get to go inside these venues, which is really cool. So that's just a little taste of what we have going on this morning. We're going to take you inside this property, which many of you are familiar with as the Biltmore, which is now the Graduate. We're going to show you some of the renovations. You don't want to miss it. Stay with us.
Now, the Graduate in Providence is the place to be this summer with comfortable rooms and a beautiful atmosphere, celebrating the culture and history of Providence. That's where Ashley Erling is this morning. Hey, once again, Ashley.
Hey, Will, good morning. So everybody knows this as the Biltmore. We are Rhode Islanders. We might call it the Biltmore for a long time to come, but it is now the Graduate here in Providence, and it is stunning. So we're going to take you a little bit inside this renovation this morning with General Manager Scott Williams. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thanks so much for joining us. There's so much to talk about, so we're going to jump right in. When you guys came on board and the Graduate started the renovation, how did you decide what you were going to do with the property? It's so historic. historic here in Providence? I'm sure there was a lot of thought that went into it.
Yeah, so their main focus with this property specifically was to preserve all the historical nature and really enhance the historical elements while infusing some fun pops of color, some fun pops of collegiate flair. Our guest rooms kind of tell a story of Rhode Island, and there's lots of things to discover in the guest rooms. In the public space, it was really meant to just enhance what's been here for 97 years.
And as many people have heard, but we can reiterate, the Biltmore sign on top is staying.
Correct. The Biltmore sign is not going anywhere. Our owner, Ben Weprin, loves neon so much that our new Graduate sign is neon as well. So we have the Biltmore sign glowing in red forever, and now the Graduate sign glowing in white.
I love it. A little new, a little old. And talk about the vibe of the hotel, because every hotel you go to has a different vibe, and it's a very cool vibe here.
Yeah, so it's meant to really be catered towards the traveler that's looking for something different, just not the average stay where you check in and you know what your room's going to be. When you check into any Graduate property, all of them are completely different. They're all 100% custom designed to the locale. So it's meant to infuse fun into your stay and kind of give you a story to tell when you go home.
And we're standing in front of what has, I think, become an iconic painting already here in Providence, Andre Leon Talley. And it has that fun culture pop to it, but it has a local tie as well.
Yeah, so he graduated from Brown University, majored in French there, and then later on in his career became the editor-at-large of Vogue. And we actually have an event coming up with him in October that there'll be more details coming out in the near future.
I think I heard you invite me, right? Didn't I hear that?
Yes, you'll definitely be on the invite list.
I'm there. If Andre's there, I'm there. And, you know, there's so much art here in this property. It's really a huge push for you guys. And you're actually looking for some local artists right now, right?
That's correct. So we have an open call for artists that the deadline originally was yesterday. We did extend it until this coming Sunday. We've received about 70 submissions so far. We gathered a panel of 5 people that are in the local art community that they'll be our judging panel, and so we're going to present to them on Thursday, I believe it's this week, and the winning artist will then be announced on August 12th.
That's very cool, and I love that you guys are tying in, you know, all of the local, the historic. And is there anything else still coming up that you are renovating, or is the renovation complete now?
Front of the house renovations are complete. Now we're pretty much just focusing on restoring what's kind of been neglected over the years and just trying to make sure the building is as strong as it was 97 years ago.
It's really cool, you guys. You got to come see it, and we're not done yet. We're going to head up to the terrace and show you the new Graduate sign and a lot of other programs that they have going on. Back to you.
Now, if you live in Providence, why not book a stay in the heart of the creative capital? Ashley Erling is live from the Graduate this morning, a hotel bursting with old school charm. Good morning again, Ashley.
Good morning again, Will. So we have made our way out to the terrace, which is absolutely stunning. I have to tell you, the weather today is gorgeous. And I just found out that it is always shady up here, so that's a hot tip for you when it starts to get too warm. I'm here once again with Scott Williams, the general manager here at the Graduate. And I would be remiss if I did not say it is his birthday today.
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday. So we have a lot to talk about. You guys have so much going on. We're going to start with the bike. They may have noticed there's a bike in front of us, and any of your guests can come here and ride bikes from the Graduate.
That's correct. So one of Graduate's core fundamentals is to really be involved with the community, help our guests discover the local community, and what better way to do it than riding a complimentary bike that you can borrow from us for an hour for the whole day. We'll provide you with a helmet, provide you with a lock, give you insider tips on where to go and how to get there.
That's perfect. That's so cool and such a great way to get around the city and free if you're a guest here. And then new this summer is the beer garden that's right across the way from us here, and you guys have partnered with the beer garden.
Yeah, so the space across from us sat empty for years, just the park, and this year Trinity's taken it over Wednesdays through Saturdays. We partnered with them to do lawn games over there. We did a dunk tank to raise money for a charity a few weeks ago, and just trying to activate the space as much as possible to try to make it inviting to the local community and our guests.
Yeah, there's so much going on. As I was talking to Kristen about earlier this morning, right here in downtown Providence that people can take part in, and the Graduate really serves as a great home base for that.
It does. We're smack dab in the middle of downtown here. You can walk to Federal Hill, you can walk to the Jewelry District, you can walk to College Hill. I mean, you can get pretty much everywhere from right where we're at, and if you don't want to walk, we do have a complimentary house car that'll bring you within a 3-mile radius. So
I love it, and everyone may have noticed we have a little yoga going on behind us. This is actually a class that goes on here on a regular basis, so I'm going to interrupt their class now and chat with Lauren, who is instructing. Good morning, Lauren.
Good morning. You guys keep going.
Thank you so much for joining us. And so this is something that regularly happens here on the terrace at the Graduate.
Yes, so it's been going on for a couple of weeks now. It's 8 o'clock to 9:15 every Saturday morning for the summer. So we're going through the end of September. And people can find tickets on Eventbrite and come practice with us out here on the beautiful terrace.
I was going to say, this is really a great location to be doing yoga. It's very peaceful out here.
Yeah, I love not having the music out here, and just I like to start the practices just hearing the sounds of the city, and everybody just closes their eyes and listens in. It's perfect.
I love it. It's so peaceful, you guys. You have to try for yourself. You can. This class is open to the public, so head to their website and look for that and sign up. For now, back to you guys.